Generic greetings! In the previous episode of Transport Fever, we started off and got some bus service put in, express line between the borough and Thatcham, and we also got in like a food trail, or the foot trail as one of them was called. And I made many mistakes, as people were, very kind to point out in a assertive yet non-condescending way, or they just called me an idiot and many other insert generic insults here names. So yeah, that was always fun. Either way, we got started, progressing on quite nicely. We are, however, in a little bit of, well, we're not in bother, but we're not exactly on the straight and narrow, because as you can see, the balance is all in the red, right? So we are slowly losing money, which is not good. We need to sort that as fast as possible, because otherwise, well, we just won't be able to play the game anymore. But that was always an option right at the start of this thing. So we got in the express route, as you can see, that's going back and forward. We got a bus service and we got some food trails. What I want to do is click on these lines, and I want to actually change the color of them. So we'll have the train line, we'll have the train line as a, well, the blue's fine, the blue is fine for that, so we'll have a blue train line. All the bus services will be in, actually, what's the colour for residential? Residential is light green, so all the bus services, right, all of the bus services will be in green, right, so it means we can sort of see where they are, and the food trail we will have as, actually the food trail will technically be, will it be commercial, which will be blue, which is the same as that. So actually we will change that to blue, like that, right? That's the food trail, and the food trail once more, we'll change that to a blue colour here. And then the food production will be yellow because, well, that's fine, because it is technically an industrial route. And then we'll change the train to a red, like that. So the train is red. There we go. So we now got some order to the random chaos of colours and names. So let's go over to, actually we need a couple more bus routes. I think we'll do a bus route over here now. It's going to be problematic because just routing in general is sometimes a bit of a problem. So we'll have a bus route just outside the train station, naturally, and we'll probably place it, we don't need to have it down there, we'll just place it sort of on the edge here, and then it'll come down this main section. I think all we'll do, we'll just have, we could go up here, we could go up this way and have a bus service go around like that and then around. That might be a good idea. So we'll have a bus service that stops there and then stops there and then perhaps here and then comes back on itself of the other side and probably like that, perhaps, and then back round to there. Now let's just see how easy this is to actually connect up, because I think it won't work because the game is like that sometimes. Obviously the colour is going to be this nice green colour because it is a bus route, so we want to start here and essentially we follow this down. So that's connected up fine, and that has connected up fine. Let's just see if it follows that trend. It has so far, and it'll probably break when we click on this. It has. It's gone all over the place, as you can see. It's really weird. It's going around. I don't know why, because look, it's going around here. No, it's going back on itself now and just spawning there for some reason. I don't know. The game just does this for some reason. It's just weird. Bus service. Just name this thing. Service. Wish I could spell and type, that would be a great thing. So there we go, we got a bus service put in, however good or bad it is. We do need to go over to our stations, and then we'll put a road depot in, not a tram station like we had before, because that was fun. And then rotate it round, and we could try and put it here, right in the centre. That makes sense, doesn't it? Right in the centre. Obviously by road vehicles, two of, and then we'll just set them line as the line Thatcham blah blah blah, because it didn't change the line. It really boils my piss to the extreme, that thing. Why on earth, if you click on it, look, it's highlighted. That normally means it's going to delete everything. Why it doesn't, I do not know. There we go, it's all put in. Previous comments, most people, as I said, pointing out a couple of mistakes and stuff. Not most people, but some people. That's fine. At least it was, most of it was constructive, saying, "Oh, you should probably do this, this, and this." A lot of people giving advice, so thank you very much for that. A lot of people asking to move stuff over, like actually put another train in, so we go all the way to Bishop's Waltham as well, which we might get that train put in this episode. But to be fair, it's going to cost a lot of money, so we'll see how it goes. A couple of people as well. There seems to be this. There seems to be some sort of weird thing going on. I don't know what else to call it other than a thing. Saying the comments are something like, they're saying they've got a fever and the only cure is more game. Sorry, that's not a fever. This is not medicine. If you've got a fever and the only cure is something, then you're a junkie, mate. You're an addict. There's a big difference. Sorry to break it to you. Oh, good grief. Anyway, so as you can see, a lot of food coming from this thing, which is good. It's all stored, so you can see the production is quite good. We could add some more routes in, some more service. We could also probably upgrade this road, but we have to be very careful because, as you can see, we are losing money. A lot of this, there's money coming in and out, but it's just, are we transporting enough? Are we transporting enough or not enough is the question. Let's have a quick look. So this one here, that's got a food is waiting 21. Why has it got 21 for that one and 1 for that one? Total 22. I don't understand. We can't upgrade it. Can we upgrade these things? I don't think we can. I don't think that we can upgrade horse and cart. You can see it's got food and it's going to pick it up. Now that says, well, that should be okay. 22. There you go. So why is the snow market one only got 1? It's weird that it's only assigned 1. This is, the game is quirky. I really like the thing, but at times it just, the quirks of it are just silly. Like, look, it's now got 1 food and it's sitting in the depot, right? And now it's going to go off with 1 food, but there's 19 food waiting. And it's been assigned to someone else. But it shouldn't work like that. It should just pick up what it requires and go. I don't know why. I don't understand. It's stuff like that that really does spoil things. Anyway, cracking on. What do we need to do? Well, let's have a look at our routes. So we've got a bus service in here, a bus service in here. Haven't got a bus in Spennymoor, so we'll sort that out. Let's go to a bus service and we'll get buses. So we'll have one probably at the how we're gonna have this. It's very, there's really no high street, so I'll have one on here, one on here, one here, one here, one here, and one here. Now that should, if you call it left-hand rule, right, it should follow it. It should follow it. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe because I'm using left-hand rule, it's going the wrong way because I'm connecting everything as a left-handed, someone who drives on the left. Maybe that's the issue here. You know what? It might be that. It really might be that. Let's try deleting that then. Let's delete the line. And we'll go for, yeah, because the thing is, they're be coming down here. No, becoming, hang on. If they drive on the right-hand side. The right-hand side. This is the problem being the UK when this is actually running on the, well, pretty much everything else goes on the right, I guess. So, there. Right-hand rule, stick to the right. Then you get to there. Stick to the right, then you get to there. Stick to the right, then you get to there. Stick to the right, then you'll get to there eventually. Then you'll come down into there. Yes, there you go. Yeah, so the route up there is completely my fault. I apologise. To whom it may concern. That is right. That is perfectly that's working perfectly. It's because I'm using left-hand rules, so essentially you always turn left, and that's why the bus stops are on there. But obviously this is a right-handed system. At least we've resolved the problem. At least we know what the issue is, and the problem, as always, is me. Right, so this is, I believe it was Spennymoor? I think it was. Spennymoor. Bus service. Bosh, there we go. And look at all the money coming in. Look at that. It's all in the positive, pretty much. Don't think we'll be making money. It's in the green. Excellent. I'm happy about that. Don't know if you could tell from my spontaneous outburst there. I apologise. I won't do any more of them. Right, so we'll need a lag, apparently. Do we need lag? Don't need lag, but we got it. Got all the lag, if you want to buy some lag. Right. Got a bit of frame drop. New vehicle available. Apparently it's a boat. Man with a boat. Buy road vehicles. 2 coaches of staging. And then we'll set that on the Spennymoor bus service. And hopefully it will crack on. Excellent. Right. Not bad at all. Let's go and click on our lines. And because of the colours, you can see it's very easy to see. Why can't you... No, you can't actually. Yeah, you can click on railroad, train and stuff like that. But you can't order them by name. Thanks, that would be good. I do hope that a lot of the quirks get taken out of this thing. And also, I hope like a lot of like quality of life stuff, like being able to just order them by name. Or is it already ordered by name? It might be ordered by name already anyway. But it'd be nice to change it if you need to. Like either alphabetical, inverted, whatever. Yeah. Now, I could go and change this bus route, but honestly, that's just something that ain't for me. We've got... Look at that express. That express train is doing very, very well. The problem is that if I wanted another train, it's going to cost a lot of money. Now, how much would it cost? Let's just a quick example of how much this may cost if we brought it from there and then down here. It would cost too much money. In fact, that's like not even a level grade. To go up there, it's actually not. It would be a level grade to there. Why is the construction not possible? Oh, because it's too far. What we'd have to do is sort of split it off, come down, up and over these mountains a bit, and then cross that road and then down here. Or maybe on this side would be best. On this side would probably be best if we have... Well, we're going to do this because, you know what, we're going to put it in anyway, so we'll just do our best. If we run out of money, we run out of money, I'll take a loan out. So we need to put in the railway, and it's to be a little bit more level. And obviously I'm going to try and save as much money as I can. So there we go, there is the railway. And then from here, it will go... See, that's on level grade. See, the thing is, I'm happy to simply have it on, like, it's trying to level the grade out, you see. And I'm happy to simply place it as cheap as possible. Like, I don't really care if it has to go up and down. I'm just building the cheapest possible, because most of the cash is essentially because you are, actually we don't need to go that way, we need to go that way. Most of the cash is you having to, like, clear land and stuff. Like that. So we should be able to build this, not cheap, I certainly wouldn't say it's going to be cheap. But we'll do our best to cheapen it out. See, that's going to really... Like, just that tunnel there is super expensive, you see. To there, perhaps? Yeah. Now, this is going to be a problem because we do need to connect it up to the line. Like that. And that obviously costs quite a bit. So, that is from the borough over to Spennymoor. So what we'll have to do... Ah, oh, crap! It did the thing that I hoped it wouldn't, but I didn't see it because I was too far out. Feck. The question is, will it let me connect it up? Yes. We're lucky. We're very lucky we can connect it up. So, what I'm going to do is have... And this is going to cause a little bit of an issue around the place, but we'll go to the borough, upgrade, want to say 2 tracks, and I will say apply, and obviously that costs a bit of money, and then we will run a track from here, and as you can see, it actually connects up double track, which is fantastic, and we'll do that, and then finally to there. Now, what we need to do, you see they're all connected up very, very nicely. We need to put some signals in. We need to tell whatever's coming down here that it's clear to come onto this stretch of track. Now, if I wanted to, I could have that train constantly go onto that side, but I don't think I need to. Let's have a quick look at this one. So it's always going to go onto this side, but let's go to new line, and we'll add a station, and then we'll obviously add a station over here. There we go. And naturally we'll change that to the red colour. And we'll just see what it's going to do. Actually, we won't change it to red because it's going to make it harder for me to see. We'll change it to that. There you go, look. You can see there's a bit where it's actually going to be problematic, where it's going to cross. So what we need to do is go over to lines and signals, and we need this path signal to say, look, this is when it's clear, you'll be able to do it. No, path signal. There. And the same for this side. There and there. And the same for this side. Is that correct? I don't think it is. Have I put it on the wrong side is the question. I may have done. Because it doesn't actually tell you where the signals go. Or is that right? Because it's going to go back and forward. You know what? Just for the sake of making sure it's right, I'm going to go to there, and then we're going to connect it up like that, right? So we're going to essentially not do what I mentioned. There you go. So it'll actually split off and then go to that side there, and this one will go on the other side. Now, there is, you know, ways you can do it with them signals, but it's a little bit confusing, and I must confess, I've had limited success with it. But that does work, so that's fine. So that train is red over there. This one is blue. We could change it to a different shade of red if we really wanted it to, but yeah, that's okay. That looks okay. So this is the Borough. No, hang on. Borough and Spen Express. And it is the Express because it's going back and forward, like straight away, no problem. There's no stops in between them. So what we'll do is we will go to our shed, and naturally, well, we don't need to upgrade it. We do need to buy a train, but we do have a better train now, which is, look at the power of it. Much better. It costs twice as much, but you have to speculate to accumulate and all of that. How many people can it have? 8. We'll buy 2. Or do you want to buy 3? No, we can't buy 3 because we'll pretty much be out of money. And we'll put it on the Ember and Spen Express. There we go. So this one, what we want to do is we want to change it. We want to upgrade it, essentially. Once it's... I will actually say go to depot. And it's going to head for the depot. But there's our train, look. Chewing along. All the way to Spennymoor. And hopefully we'll have some people going there. We should really add ourselves another bus route in. Or another bus stop. Just opposite it. Remember right hand rule this time. So it'll be there really, essentially, wouldn't it? There. And we'll go to lines. It is the Spennymoor bus service. Yes. And you can actually set replacements as well, which I've never done. Send all vehicles to depot. Can I just add? Can I just click on that? And can we not add? Well, it shows us it. And we just want to add that. Stations will be added after stations will be added after the selected station. Add station. Job done. There we go. That's what I wanted. Perfect. So unsurprisingly, it's the button that says add station. Cool. Right. So what we're doing? Yes, this is now in the depot, and we want to. What can we do with it? Sell. Set line. I think we'll sell it, and we'll buy a train. Naturally, we'll buy the better train with actually. Slight issue. We don't have enough money for the car. Right, okay, so what we'll have to do then, we'll have to get ourselves a borrow 500k. And we'll get ourselves 2. There we go, we'll get 2 of those. And then we will set line, and we'll put it on the other express. And there it goes. Ding, ding, ding. Very, very quick. So, we'll check our lines, and we can see that in terms of money, the bus services are hit and miss. They coming and going. You see some of them are making money, some of them are not. The Ember and That Express is making money. The Ember and Spen Express is not, but that's because we've only just put this thing in, you see. So it'll take a while for people to get on it. We then have to sort out, well, we need to do probably, what do we need to do? We probably want to do things like just some sort of... Do you want to put a bus service around here? South Moulton? The thing is, once you get people start to move and go around the place, it generally starts to work out okay for them. What I could do is this place here. If you bring oil, it then produces... If you bring, was it crude oil, it then produces oil and fuel. Now, that's there. And obviously, to go around to the actual oil well, it takes forever. But... if we are able to build just a crappy... is it medium country road? No, it's just a small country road. A small country road. We could build it, like, around like that. Oh, but even then it's going to cost loads of money, isn't it? Like, just to go across there. It's because it's all of the... all of the digging of the ground. So if you go down like that. So yeah, this ain't a Roman road. I don't care if it's uneven. 30 to there. Then you get another one that goes along. And then into the back. It might work. It's going to cost us money. I think it'll be worth it. Come right down along here. This is fairly flat, you see. All downhill. So actually, it's going to be problematic coming the other way, but you know what? That's a driver problem. And see, it's not costing too much money. Going around, however, is going to cost us. Or not. Well, that was a lot easier than it should have been. No complaint, just an observation. So, over to freight stations. Now, this is going to cost us money because they're on really uneven ground, and this has to be on a square base. You can see that. Apparently, that button closed everything. Yeah, you can see that it costs a lot of money because essentially you having to either cut out. Look at that! Look at all the land you're having to cut out there. Or you have to raise it up. So I needed the cheapest way, which will be, that's 50. You're talking 30 over here, aren't you? I think so. 31. Put another one here. This should be quite cheap. Yeah, 21. Okay. And we could put No. Do we buy them over there? Or do we put a bus? We put a depot in. I said in the previous episode that it's probably it's probably better to have like road depots closer to where you're going to have the roads and the tracks. Some people said it's like that's not the case, but I honestly think that for 14k, right there, for that massive building, you send a bus or you send a truck from here all the way down, then up and along. It'll take so long, it'll probably cost as much, and especially when you need to sell it or upgrade it, it's like, oh god, no. Right, so new line. It's going to be, it's actually a yellow one, I believe. Food processing. Well, it's a sim sort of. It's an intermediary product. So there we go. There's the 2 stations. Quite simple, isn't it? And it is the so the other one is the Spennymoor Food Pro. This one is, it's the oil. We'll call it the oil trail. There we go. And then we will buy ourselves. Why does it keep buying trams? You click on here and it defaults to the tram. Why on earth it does that, I do not know. So, horse wagon, and it can carry oil. 2 of them. Set the line, the oil trail. So that's actually connected up this and this area as well. So it's quite important, that one. Right, so we got 214. Sorry, yeah, 900. Oh god, that's gone right down. Road Vehicle 3 has reached its lifetime and should be replaced. So do we just send it back? I mean, look at the money it's making. You could just let it break down as well. That is a possibility. Let's have a quick look where it is. Oh, it's going around here. It's picking up what? Food, apparently. There you go. Yeah. What we'll do, we'll wait until it's finished off its last load. Oh god, there's all the vehicles, essentially. All these vehicles are now just going, oh, it's all broken, help, help. They're all just saying that they've run out of their, they've finished their stuff off. We could, if we wanted to. Do we really want to get a replacement in? Don't know. So if we got a rail, and it is the Food Pro replacement. So, one or replace when the vehicles reaches the following percentages: 100%. Replace vehicles automatically, yes. And replacement vehicle not set. Set vehicle, horse wagon. Okay, so there you go. What that's going to do, you can actually add. Oh, we don't need to add stuff in it. So that's going to automatically replace it. There we go. That's fine. And to be honest with you, that should probably be defaulted on all of them. So, bus service. You see there's replacement sets on them all. We'll set vehicle, stagecoach, replacement, yes. We'll have to go down them all. It won't take too long. Replacements, yes. Set vehicle first, stagecoach. Why the panels move everywhere, all over the place? I don't know. You go there. You default to there, please. I bet you want to close that when I open up the line manager. It just goes right in the center again. Yes, can you go there? That's where I placed you in the first place. That's where I wanted to go. See what I mean about the quirks? Just quality life stuff. So it's always the last 10%. Take it a little bit further. Anyway, Spennymoor Food Trail. Placement. Set vehicle. Stagecoach. Horse wagon rather. Yes. Food Trail we've just done. Yes. Food Pro we should already have. Yes. Bus service. Placement. It's already set. Still like it. Set vehicle. Done. Yes. Food Trail. Horse wagon. Yes. Eventually when we get automobiles it'll sort itself out. Replacement. Stagecoach, yes. And we haven't done the trains because we've just upgraded them. So, in terms of money, we're in profit. And good profit, I think, as well, which is excellent. So this should now be producing crude oil and fuel, which it is. So what requires fuel? I believe, actually, the things that require fuel are just... they're just commercial. Yeah, look, it just requires fuel. So, what we're going to do, we will have a... Now, here's the question. Here's the thing, right? We currently don't have a train going from here. Now, what we can do, we have to think a little bit ahead here. Are we going to connect Store Market up with a train to somewhere? Well, eventually I was probably going to go to Spennymoor, but it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. What if instead we have a train going from Store Market over to here? Freight, it just carries fuel. That's all we're carrying, right? And because we've got crude oil, which we don't have to... we can't really carry anywhere. There's nowhere around. It could go over there, actually. But my idea was then eventually to go straight through the mountain, go over to South Morton. That's the long-term prospect. Do we want to do that? Let's have a quick look at our trains. Train station and terminal. What's the difference? Train station for passengers and train station for passengers. Hang on. Terminal station and train station, both for passengers. I think it's just the way they are. It's because, yeah, they go to the end like that. Yeah, okay, it's just the way they are. Alright, train station for passengers. So we want freight. Freight station for cargo. So do we just want to freight it in? Is that the best choice, though? See, it's just making oil. It's not turning it into fuel. But I think that's just because it's generally what it... I think it's just generally what it supplies. Like, it's based on what's trying to take it. You know what? We'll do it. We'll try it. We haven't bothered with it. We'll do a freight station. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't work, it's my fault. We'll delete it. We'll start again. Series cancelled. Blah, blah, blah. I'm an idiot. So we'll put in this... it's going to be quite expensive because of where it needs to be placed, but we'll place it there. I think there was like a 110 there or something. Come on. I just can't connect up to that bit, can it? Bit left maybe. Just tweaking this thing. Where do we need to go? Straight down there. Straight along. It's going to be a big track, this, isn't it? Okay, we'll have a terminal in here. There you go. And that's a siding. And then we want another freight station over here. About there. And then the rails. So the rails simply follow the same sort of path as the road. Not the exact path because we don't need to. And there we go. So there's that put in. That's freight. And we will naturally go for a connection, new line, that goes from there over to there. Hang on. Why did that not connect up? I'm guessing. Why did that not connect up? Remove them. Remove them all. Add station. There. And then to there. But it's not connected. So the question is there a break in the line? Or, yes, there is a break in the line. Strange that. But we'll just delete these bits. And then we'll connect it up. There we are. Thought there'd be a break in the line somewhere. And you can see it's now connected up. Perfectly fine. Okay. So this is the, well, it's like oil, isn't it? But what? It's the fuel line, actually. Fuel line is actually a line as well. Quite apt. We'll change that to probably black, as you like. There you go. And then a train depot. Probably over in the town end. I prefer it over in the town end. And we could put it there and then connect it up somehow. There you are. Short as you like. Excellent. So, by train, it's going to be that one. The Borsig. Ugh, I hate Borsigs. World of Tanks. Right, and then we need a tank wagon, which carries oil, crude oil, and fuel. 1, 2, 3. Set line. Fuel line. And we'll see what it does. There it goes. Choo, choo, choo. Why did it not get any more? Oh, it's because I was out of money. I couldn't buy any more. I couldn't buy any more stuff because of the money. Speaking of the money, you can see it looks like we've lost loads of money, but that's not the case. It's just because I've spent loads of it. In between, well, me doing all of this, look at this. Is there a way to expand the... No. You can drag them around, but you can't expand them, apparently. Fantastic. So we've got railroad making very good money. Very good money indeed. Road, most of it's making money. The bus service is slowly losing money, but you know what? I don't mind taking a bit of a hit as long as people can get about. You know what? I think that's more important than making a fast buck on that. We're not, we can offset our profits. Look at that, spending more bus service, only just making 158 profit. This thing's gonna go there. It should be crude oil none. It should. Why is nothing waiting? The question is, what is it producing? It's producing product, oil. Why is it not producing fuel though, is the question. Maybe it'll take a little bit of time to kick in, or it's not doing it right. Or I'm not doing it right, is probably the one that's most accurate. Production 12. It's just... Aha! Potential 1 fuel. Right. Number of items which could be sent to customers. So now that there's potential, hopefully it'll start producing it. We'll see. We'll see. Because we're obviously sending in a requirement of oil, and then it's crude oil, and then it's producing oil. So where can we take oil? That's the question. Where can we take oil? Which one is it? There's an overlay that I don't know where it is. That one. Okay, so requirements in terms of product. Requires oil. Chemical plants. Anything else that requires crude oil? No, it's just chemical plants. So we've got one over there. No. One there. Miles away. You know what? I can already see which one it is. It's this one. It's this one here. So we need to bring... Oh my good grief, look at all the crude there waiting. A lot of oil. You know what then? Line manager. The Yeah, actually, we don't even need to go to line, mind you. We just need to click on this. Buy road vehicle. Horse wagon. Buy. Buy. Set line. The oil trail, because with loads of oil. So we need to send that crude further along and down and over to there. Now, what we can do is railway line it and go through the mountain. 25 million. Okay, maybe we're not going to go through the mountain. Maybe if we're going to do anything, we will we will probably just transport it with going through the mountain is going to be insane. Insane. New vehicle available. Horse cart, apparently. Very nice. And some sort of wagon thing. It would be nice to have a railway line go up and then along and then round the mountain, but look at the mountain. It's like, it's so steep that it's just not practical to have a railway line through here. We'll have to do a normal line. So, that's what we will do. We've got loads of grain waiting there. What I do need to do is go to my lines here and just check one thing. So not the oil trail, it is the Food Pro replacement set vehicle, and there you go. So you've got a horse wagon and a horse cart, which actually has a bigger capacity. So we're going to set that up. I wish, is there an automatic upgrade button so it automatically gets the best one? It would be nice. Don't think there is, but there you go. We're going to have to go around and change all of our bus services, because as you can see, the bus services now, we can now get this thing, which is actually a steam car, which is just better. So we'll have to go around and change all of that and just set the replacements up. This is a oil train, so it's horse cart. Is there not an auto best? I would have thought there'd have been an auto best. Maybe there is. If I'm just missing this off, then by all means, please let me know. But go around and any bus service, food trail, replacement. That one. Good thing about the colours is that if I see green, I know which one it is. That's why we spent time making these, putting the colours in. Right, in terms of railroad, I don't think there's anything there. The fuel line is making, it's no money at all, as far as I can tell, because... Oh, hang on, no, it's started to work, look. There you go, we've now got product. 2 stored and 1 potential, so we are going to start sending that. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Once this has gone back, I do need to send that over to this thing, because I need to buy some more of these tank wagons. You buy multiples of? See, I've bought 2 tank wagons. The question is, when this comes in, can we move it to the other train? That's the question. We'll see what happens. It's on max speed. We're in 1870 now, by the way. Every tick is... Oh, and we're in negative. That's bad. Every tick, every second is, looks like 2 days. On this thing here. So it actually takes... From here to here, about 2 months, really, by the look of it. Oh my good grief. Right, okay. So, go to depot. Unable to find path to depot. It won't be able to find a path to depot. It'll have to come back, you see. There we go. Oh, see that glitching? I managed to click the button a couple of times and then it just went and did a handbrake turn on rails and then came in here. That's not good. So, we want to move that train down and... Can we move that along? How do we move that along? And go up, and then down, down, down. There you go. There's the train. And set the line. Fuel line. Job done. Right, we're going to leave it there. We are... Well, you can see we're hovering on positive and negative. Essentially, we are making money, and we're making quite a bit of money. The only problem is essentially that... that when we spend a bit of money, then we can go into the negative. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to give it a couple of years, in-game years, just to give it... Oh, look at that, the money is flying up, actually. We're going to give it a couple of in-game years just to get some nice stuff going. Some nice money flowing, and then we'll probably pay off a bit of loans and such, and then go from there. Oh my good grief, look at that. Look at the amount of people that are waiting at these stations. Well, we obviously need to upgrade that then, don't we? Okay, look at the passengers, loads of passengers. And maybe, I think Middlesbrough's got a bit bigger. I think it's expanded a bit. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's expanded or not. Either way, we do need to increase these trains, and because look at all the passengers on here. Loads, that's really good. And there's still loads of passengers waiting for the train. So next episode, we'll go around, we'll actually upgrade these trains so we've got a lot more passengers on it, and that'll make even more money. Excellent, right. So we actually are doing quite well. For all of my mistakes and all of the issues, we're still making good money. By all means, let me know in the comments what you think we should do, improvements, etc., and just general thoughts. Thank you very much for watching, take care, and generic partings.